welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Mix and Match.
Hey there everyone, and it's been a while since we've had this kind of activity, our Extinct Bricks Mix and Match, and I think it's high time that we go on and start on this activity because it's such a fun way to do and mix and match parts of your toys. Alright, so let's start with introducing each of the victims, I would say, for this particular video. Alright, so for today's video, sorry about the accent. So here is our list or roster of species that we will be using for our Extinct Bricks Mix and Match. First up, we have our Bajadasaurus. The Bajadasaurus is a sauropod, as you can see, with weird looking dorsal spines on its back. We also have here another weird theropod, the Carnotaurus. It has two horns on its head and a really box-like head. We also have here our Tuojiangosaurus, which is adorned with back plates and also tagomizers on the tail as well. So these are actually really good creatures that we can mix and match to make new species. So let's go and start doing that, shall we? Okay, so we have here all our parts all mix and match, and let's try to create some species out of this one. This could be hybrids, or this could look actually like new species of dinosaurs. So let's discover things up. First up, we have the head of the Tuojiangosaurus, and I guess let's mix this with this one, the body of the Bajadasaurus. Let's use the legs of the Bajadasaurus here. I mean the Tuojiangosaurus. I'm thinking that maybe we could have shorter legs for this, so let's just use the legs of the Bajadasaurus for this one, and I'm going to go simple on this, and I will just include here the tail of the Bajadasaurus. So we have one. Alright, I don't know what to call it yet, but later we'll have a name for it. Next up, we have, let's try and use the body of the Carnotaurus here, and probably let's use other parts from the other herbivores, which could be fun. So let's use the legs here. Let's make it a creature with really short legs. So these are the legs of the Tuojiangosaurus and also the Bajadasaurus. What's next? Let's use this one, the head of the Bajadasaurus. Wow, it's really looking good at this point, but let's go overboard and use the Tuojiangosaurus tail for it, and let's see how it looks like. Oh my god, so this one is right out of space. It looks like an alien of some sort. So this is well, I don't know what name we could call it, but probably we'll just use the Bajadasaurus name as the the first, since it's we use the head. So let's just use the rest of the parts here for our next mix and match. So we have here the body of the Tuojiangosaurus and parts of the Carnotaurus. Let's see how it looks like. So putting in the head here, of course, and then we have the arms, of course, of the there you go, of the Carnotaurus. You can see that the proportion is really weird. It looks like a pregnant dinosaur, but let's see how it looks like with the legs and the tail on it. So let's put the tail. There you go. Well, not bad at all. Not bad at all. It just looks like it has a hump here, with spikes, and stegosaurian bodies are like that. They look like tanks, and yeah. So this is the last of the creatures. Probably I'll be calling it the Carnotaurus. That's a cool name, right? So that's the last of our mix and match. Let's go see everyone. Alright, so we have here our mix and match results, and I'm quite glad for this one because they all look so weird. So this one I'm going to call this Tuojiangosaurus because it contains the head of the Tuojiangosaurus and the body of the Bajadasaurus. So it's a Tuojiangosaurus or Tuojiangosaurus. This one, I'm going to call this one the Bajadasaurus because it has the Bajadasaurus neck and head. It also has the Carnotaurus body and some parts of the Tuojiangosaurus. And this one, I'm going to call it the Carnotaurus because it has the head and some parts of the Carnotaurus as well as the body of the Tuojiangosaurus. So guys, how do you like this one? I really love how each one is very unique and could be a species of its own. Like this one, so it has a really tank-like body, a sauropod-like body of course, with a longer hind leg. Usually, what do you call this? Sauropods would have, the same habitus but not as long as this one because it still looks a bit similar to that of the body habitus of Stegosaurus. This one, in my opinion, is really unique because it has the theropod, body and really short legs. So it kind of gives me that Tanisto, the one with the long neck kind of thing, and it has a really ornamented neck as well as tail to it. And lastly, this would be something of a unique creature because there's no theropod or carnivore that has such design on the back. So this is a Tuojiangosaurus. It also has really short arms to it, so it gives it that theropod Carnotaur vibe to it. Alright, so so that's our mix and match results today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Also, EB here would like to remind you that all of the original figures that we've used here, the Bajadasaurus, the Tuojiangosaurus, and the Carnotaurus from Jurassic World Dominion is located in our Extinct Breeds playlist, but I'll also be placing in individual links of those creatures in the description box below. Again, let's have a roll class or roll call for each one of this. This is what I call the Tuojiangosaurus or Tuojiangosaurus. This is the Bajadasaurus, and lastly, this is the Carnotaurus. Well, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time in our Extinct Breeds Mix and Match. Bye, everyone.